What's going on, everyone? Chris from PickDogs.com here on Friday, August 9th, 2024. Got my guy Jay Briggs with me to talk some MLB, NFL preseason action. And I'll tell you, NFL preseason didn't go how I thought it would yesterday. I mean, we caught the Giants, but man, that was a snoozer for the second half of that one. And the Patriots, man, I'm starting to get excited about Joe Milton a little bit. Never thought those words would come out of my mouth, but holy, pretty good debut. Hopefully he sees some playing time. What are you up to, Jay?
And much. Money making Friday. Like you said, we got football today, 3 games. We also got a full schedule of Major League Baseball. So plenty of money making opportunities today. Last night's games weren't that great. They weren't. I was happy to see, like you said, get to see first look at May, first look at Milton, first look at Hendon Hooker. Outside of that, the games were about what we are accustomed to in the preseason. They were ugly games. We'll see if today's game's a little bit better, kind of better matchups. But week 1, it's a lot of what we're gonna get. So we'll talk about them in a little bit. But yeah, just ready to put the pieces together, try to make some money today.
Yeah, the thing is that that's why we tell everybody you got to tread lightly when you're betting preseason, especially because you never know what you're going to see. You never know who you're going to see for how long. And I thought the Panthers were going to show up yesterday. I thought 7 points was a ton in a preseason game, but Panthers looking like they're already in regular season form already. It's not a good look for Carolina. But I thought 14-3 at the half. I was like, man, in that other game, the Giants game, I was like, man, looks like we might have some scoring, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Like they decided to just basically stop over the next 30 minutes. But like you said, that's why we bet preseason. We take the good with the bad. But this is more so we should just be doing this for our research and knowing who's on these teams in case some of the starters go down. But yeah, the Panthers didn't get anybody excited yesterday. Baseball wise, it was sort of. I mean, there were a couple decent games yesterday, but let me see here. The Orioles fell apart. The Jordan Montgomery's still straight ass.
Yeah,
I stand by what I said now. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he burned me.
they still going back to World Series.
They are, but nothing down for how much of a part Jordan Montgomery is going to be of it.
Hey man,
the Adam Morris
playoff Monty, a different guy, man. Playoff Monty, a different guy.
Adam Morrison of the MLB, worst player to have a ring. Yeah, we'll see if playoff Monty shows up, then maybe. But yeah, and then you got that Seattle game, the way they finished. I think it was like a missed dive catch or something like that, and then Seattle runs around and Little League's it for a 4-3 win. Yeah, there's some exciting games yesterday, but decent matchups today. It's trying to figure out who's starting where. There were still a couple of undecided spots that I saw, but I mean, we'll be able to break it down. Got let's see here, 16 games, I think it is. So, Jay, you excited for that USA France final?
Nah, I think we're gonna kick the crap out of them. I thought Serbia gave us our best punch, man. I think it's just crazy to me how Nikola Jokic's nickname is the Joker, and it just fits perfectly because he is the perfect villain for the United States, man. Like, oh my God. They had them boys on the ropes. We seen them, were able to overcome it and get the job done in the end. Shout out Steph Curry. The one thing that I've taken from these Olympics is I don't care what nobody say. I want to see Steph and LeBron on the same team in the NBA. That's what I want to see, bro. I don't care. I don't care about anybody else's opinion. I don't care what it would do for their legacies. I don't care about none of that. For the pure fun of the game, bro, I want 82 in playoffs of LeBron and Curry, bro. I'm sorry. I want that. I need that for my soul. But outside of that, the one thing I will say about the Olympics, I think we should blow out France, but you got to remember, we're in Paris. We're in France, bro. And we've already seen the referees pull some dirty tricks and past games that had to do with France. So already in these Olympics. So, home court advantage damn, I haven't stuttered like that in a minute. But home court advantage, the French have. We'll see if the refs try to, keep them in it.
I go back to that semifinal game against Canada where not because I'm bragging on it, but it's like there was a big free throw discrepancy. So you kind of wonder if that's what you're going to see in that. If the whistles are going to be a little bit more prevalent against the U.S. I haven't even seen what the line is for that game.
15, I think. Last or 15 and
a
half.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's France with the points. It feels like it either feels like it's going to be a game that comes down the wire and France just does the same thing that that Serbia did, or it's going to be like a 30-point USA rout. Like they're going to just jump on them. It's going to be one of the most anticlimactic gold medal games ever. And Ron Romanelli looking to get booted from the chat this morning. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm still seeing, around 15 points. That's, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little bit dicey. And I thought I was going to say Jokic, the villain. I thought Bogdanovich was going to be the villain.
He not good enough. You know what I mean? He's the sidekick to the villain. You know what I mean? That does a lot of the leg work, but you know what I mean? We know.
I just meant yesterday's game. I thought he was going to be the villain.
Oh yeah, yesterday he was the villain. Shout out. You know what I mean? He started feeling himself a little too much. Bro started going that mellow. Like, all right, he hit the mellow. All right, we got something for you, bro. We got something for you.
I guarantee you with that, he's going to try to get I know it sounds weird, but he's going to try to get more money when he gets back to the WNBA. He's going to be like, look, I'm an attraction now.
Somebody need to pick him up. Is he still with Atlanta? I don't even know.
I think he is. He is, with the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, let's see. Yeah, now he's taking a jab at the refs after that game. Now that I'm seeing it, oh boy.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. You lost, bro. Go play for that bronze, bro. It's okay, bro. Go get that bronze medal. Nothing wrong with that.
There was an interesting. I was driving one day and I heard this interesting debate on the radio. They said, "Would you rather, just theoretically, if the U.S. was going to crush everybody, like everybody expected them to, and let's be real, they haven't in some spots, but they've been pretty good. Would you rather win a silver medal and get crushed by the USA in the gold medal game, or win a bronze and finish the tournament?"
Hell nah, man. We playing the USA and we trying to dub them.
That's what I said. But they were trying to make a case for the bronze, like, oh, you want to finish the tournament cheering. You don't want to be getting the medal and standing up and looking at your flag going up like you got crushed. And it's like,
man, it's just a known fact that the hoops over here is different, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like Serbia, shout out to them boys, man. They took us to the wire. Shout out to them. Just couldn't get it done.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. The game's going to be interesting tomorrow. But you want to get into the MLB?
Let's do it.
Yeah, there's some days where it's easier to talk about stuff off the cuff. Other days it's just like just want to get into the action. I'm going to break it down into fours today. We've got 16 games. We got the Guardians and the Twins game 1 of the doubleheader. We got the Angels and the Nationals, the Rays and the Orioles, and the Rangers and the Yankees. Jay, what do you like here?
Decent little slot to start out the day. I know the Guardians, they're coming off an extended homestand of losing, which is quite surprising. You don't see that from the Guardians too often. I'm gonna take a shot with him here in game one. Do you see a listed pitcher?
I see Ober for the Twins, but I don't see anybody for Cleveland.
Me either. I'm still gonna take Cleveland at the plus money, man. I love fading me some Twins. Twins, they've also lost back-to-back games. Back-to-back games. When the Twins lose, they usually stack wins in bunches and L's in bunches. I'm gonna take the shot with the Guardians to get back on track. Angels, Nationals, Mitchell Parker and company at home at the crib. I'm gonna take them here in this one. I know the Angels are actually playing really well. They just beat up on both New York teams. But I think the Nationals get this done at home at the crib today. I think it's just a flat spot after, riding a high for the Angels. I think they return back to reality. I'm going to take the Nationals at home. Eflin going up against his old team, Tampa. I'm taking Tampa at home at the crib. When I see the Rays at the Trop, I got to take them. The O's have dominated the Rays this far this season. 6-1 is the season series currently, but I just getting plus money with Tampa, who's a very competitive team at home at the crib. B, a lot of people have written off this Tampa team. I think there's a great amount of value still attached to them. I still think they're in the mix of things. The O's, they've been favorable. They're on an extended road trip, leaving Toronto, now going to Tampa. It's just not a really great scheduling spot for them either. Just a spot play for me here. I got to take the Rays at the plus money. And last but not least, Yankees minus 200 is laughable. This shit's laughable. I'm taking my Rangers. We all knew that, though. Cody Bradford, my boy's back. I expect to see him pitch well. I think we can get to Carlos Rodon. The Yankees, man, they just lost back-to-back to the Angels, so I definitely think that my Rangers can come in here and hit them. So that's just how I'm seeing it. The Yankees have been a fade really over the last month or so. They had that one little stretch of playing well, but in the grand scheme of things, I have to attack this plus money with my Rangers. Can y'all blame me? I'm on Texas.
So from an unbiased perspective, I'm going to take the Yankees on the run line here. I just don't like. There's going to be value spots for the Rangers in this series. There's going to be value spots for the Rangers in this series. I don't think this is the one. I think maybe it's tomorrow with the Eovaldi against Cole.
Why not? You don't trust Cody?
I don't. I mean, it's also the fact that I don't trust the Rangers against a lefty right now.
What if I told you the Rangers and Cody's games, although, it's the last two, he only pitched two since being back. They're 1-1. But yeah, you can also say they've won 4 of his last 5. You can say that.
Again, I get it. But before that, when did he last pitch? What was it, April? Yeah. As a starter? So, I mean, if you look at the last, let me just pull up the number here. Last 10 games against lefties, the Rangers are hitting 183. Last 5, they're hitting 132. So, I mean, do the Yankees deserve these lines? Not always. I mean, especially, in a game, that the Rangers need. But I keep going back to it. The Rangers have needed games left and right down over the last month. And they haven't gotten them. And I think that the Yankees getting cranked by the Angels, while some could say, oh, well, the Rangers are more than capable of walking and beating them, I think it also wakes up the Yankees. Like, hey, wake up. You can't lose to the Angels and expect to win the division. So I just, like I said, I just don't like the matchup here. Do I love Carlos Rodon? No. But I think this is just the spot for me to fade the Yankees. If I'm going to be on the Rangers, I think it's probably going to be tomorrow, like I said, with the Eovaldi against Cole. But we'll have to see. For that Twins-Guardians matchup, I think I'm taking the Guardians sweep in the doubleheader, to be honest. I know Bailey Ober's pitch better at home, but I like the Cleveland Guardians. If this does prove to be a bullpen game, I trust their bullpen a lot more than I trust Minnesota's right now. And I think the Guardians get it done. So give me the Guardians in this one.
I'm officially going to go teams, James. I'm finna switch, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm sorry, Chris. After you finish, I gotta go on a little rant for a second.
All right. I'll be quick. I'm gonna take the Angels. Gonna fade Mitchell Parker. Soriano's pitched better on the road this season. And yeah, I just think that Soriano can get the better of Parker here. The Angels are hitting lefties fairly well. They're going to face another lefty tomorrow that they're going to be able to crush. So give me the Angels here. And I'm going to lean towards the Orioles. I don't love that game at all because that Zach Eflin thing, that's very rare that you see a guy get traded, face the same team that just traded him in a ballpark where he's actually pitched well. So you can make the case that it works out for the Rays because they know Eflin's stuff, but you can make a case for the Orioles because Eflin knows the batters and he knows he pitches better at the Trop. So for me, I just trust the Orioles lineup a little bit more. But again, I'm not rushing to bet that thing. So lean towards the Orioles for me in that one. But go ahead.
Did you see the headline yesterday from my Dallas Cowboys? Did you see it? Of course you saw it. There's no urgency in getting a deal done with CeeDee Lamb, who, in my opinion, I would say definite top five. Definite top five. I don't even think we got to argue that. I think definite top five. Like, what you mean there's no urgency, bro? Jerry Jones, fam. I am not these other Cowboy fans, bro. I'm not them. I don't have that same success to live on and to, you know what I mean, to just hold on to. I'm 24 years of age. I have seen this team do absolutely nothing my entire lifetime, bro. And you telling me we got players like CD and you got no urgency to sign them when you know it's in the best interest of our team and the entire fan base? All right, bro. All right, bro. You just gonna laugh at us in the face, right? That's basically what you're doing. You're just laughing at us in our face. All right. Cool. I don't know how much longer I got in me, bro. 24 long years of suffering. I might be on that Cincinnati bandwagon for real here soon. I don't know, man. Hey, it's hard over here, man. It's hard.
I mean, if you want, you can at least stay local and go with Houston.
Nah, I don't want to go to Houston. I got to go with Joe Burr. Yeah, CD tweeted LOL to Jerry saying that he took America's team out his bio. I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him either. I don't. And hell no, James, I'd die before I come over to that filthy ass team. We still gonna smash y'all this year, so we might as well get ready for that. I can't wait. It's almost here. It's here.
So what's the story with CD? Like, is he's still gonna play, but he just hasn't gotten an extension, or is he holding out? I've been
He's holding out. He's not playing.
Oh, he's not playing. Okay. I've been trying to follow it, but I've seen like different reports. I saw one that said he's holding out, one that said he's just waiting for the extension, but if he's holding out, that throws a lot of fantasy drafts up in the air because he's supposed to be.
There's quite a bit of y'all Philly fans on this show. We ain't talked football in a minute, so we became friends, over the baseball season and basketball. But I gotta dislike y'all again come football.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah,
my bad. We can get back to baseball though.
No, you're good. I'm entertained by it. I'm not entertained by your suffering, but I'm entertained by the.
I know, bro. Damn.
They might be entertained by your suffering. I'm not. The only time I'm entertained by your suffering is when it's Colorado.
Hashtag we coming. I kind of like them boys this year, man. I ain't trying to hype myself up too much like last year, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing coming out of Colorado right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I see 3 wins, if that.
You lying, bro? Stop.
No, I swear. No,
bro. So bro. No, bro. Hold on. We got a lot to cover today, but hold on. I can't just let you slide with 3 wins. 3?
I think so. Hold on. Let me pull up the schedule. We will get back to baseball in just a second, but we got to talk about this quick.
Let me pull it up, bro. Hold on. Let me see.
I see the schedule here. I can already tell you that you're not going to like what I have to say about a couple of these.
All right. Game 1, North Dakota State, they're going to win that game.
They got to be on upset watch.
North Dakota State is a good team, good program. I understand. You know, it's a crazy schedule in my opinion, but at home in Boulder, no upset is happening.
But here's the thing. North Dakota State, A, has nothing to lose. B, whenever they come up and play an FBS team, they play them tough. And when you're a team that's won 47 out of your 52 playoff games in the FCS, I get it. I'm not saying that North Dakota State's going to come up and beat Alabama, but I'm saying they're one of the best FCS programs in the country. And you have Coach Prime saying, we need a win, I need a layup. Oh, they are going to come out flying. They are going to come out and try to punch Shador in the mouth.
Cover 8.5. That's a whole other thing. Win or winning that
Money
game.
line.
That's one. They're beating that Nebraska game. I gotta do my homework a little more than Nebraska.
That one's a coin flip.
It's a coin flip. They got Nebraska's -6.5 right now. Though.
Well, I'm saying that's a coin flip for me if they're going to cover or not. I think Nebraska probably wins, especially with it being in Lincoln.
I think Colorado.
Because I think Nebraska's gotten better.
So we'll see. Colorado State, they're going to beat them. Revenge game.
Loss.
Dub.
Loss.
Baylor at home at the crib. Dub.
Okay.
Going to UCF. Tough one. Tough one.
Bounce house. The bounce house is brutal.
Tough one. I'm gonna give them that win. On the road, at home against K-State. That's an L. That's an L. Avery Johnson, he's gonna be rolling by then. Remember that name. Hashtag Avery Johnson for Heisman. I'm just saying. Arizona lost. At Arizona, they're gonna lose.
I'll say this: if there's a game that they could potentially go out on the road and pull off an upset in, I think it could be Arizona because I think that's going to be an overall day. But
hell no, Fafita and
but the problem is it's a new offense. Jed Fish went to Washington, so now Arizona's got to try to figure it out. And I think they will, but I'm still concerned about that defense. But anyways,
Arizona at home, that's a dub for them. At home against Cincinnati, win.
That's a win.
That's a win. On the road at Texas Tech, that's a rubber game. That's a tough one to go down there and win. It's a tough one to go down there and win. If they're as good as I think they are, I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to give them the Texas Tech win. I think that's one of the road.
That's going to be a game that's decided by a field goal.
Maybe. At home against Utah, it's probably an L. It's probably an L. On the road at Kansas, it's probably an L. It's probably an L. At home against Oklahoma State, I like their chances in that game. So how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can pull out 6 wins. I got 6. 6, maybe 7. We'll see.
I think they're lucky to get 4. Honestly, and I'm not trying to poke the bear. I genuinely think they may get 4. You even if you take North Dakota State, okay, cool. You'll beat Baylor, you'll beat Cincinnati, but Oklahoma State at home, I don't care home or away. Oklahoma State's going to be in the mix for the Big 12 title. At Kansas, that could be a shootout, but the problem is that Kansas is that, if Jalen Daniels is healthy, it's hard to go against Kansas because of how good that offense looked. But again, I think that's going to be an over because I don't trust either defense. Utah, that's an L because Utah is probably going to win the Big 12 or they're going to be at least in the title game. Texas Tech is tough on the road in Lubbock. Arizona's tricky. Kansas State's an L. The UCF out at the bounce house is an L. I think Colorado State wins that game because they have a great secondary. And the problem is that Colorado couldn't run the football last year and they didn't do anything to fix it.
We'll see.
Yeah, I've got it at 4 max, to be honest. But again, if I'm wrong, I'll eat my words.
Lord knows I ate them last year, so we'll see.
Yeah. So, and you got to remember Colorado and Colorado State. After all the stuff that went on last year in that game and how high strung that game was, nothing's going to be held back. They're going to go after each other. Anyways, oh boy, I'm excited for college football. # we come into 4-8. Anyways, Oakland and Toronto. We got the A's and the Blue Jays. I just want to sneak that in there. A's and the Blue Jays. We got, that's what she said. Padres and the Marlins. Got the Astros and the Red Sox. And the Royals and the Cardinals. Jay, what do you got here?
Blue Jays coming off a series win against the Baltimore O's. Are still at home. They're still comfortable. They're minus 150. Just sets up as the perfect spot to fade their ass. Is what it sets up for. I'm taking the Oakland Athletics here. Oakland has been really competitive. To me, when I look at this game, this is a legitimate 50-50 game. Mitch Spence has been okay pitching. He gave up 2 earned in his last one to the Dodgers, 1 earned to the Angels, 2 earned to the Angels. The game before they did get kind of cranked by the Phillies, but recently he's been okay. I think he'll be serviceable here. Barrios, his last game wasn't his best either. At home, he was okay against the Rangers. Again, it's really just an attack on the plus money here. I think this is a very winnable spot for the Athletics. The Blue Jays overrated and overvalued like they have been for most of the season. Coming off of a series win over one of the best teams in the O's just further makes me want to fade them. So give me Oakland. I'm also taking hashtag love that dirty water. Fading the armpit, a.k.a. the Astros, man. The stickiest stuff we've ever seen. Ronel Blanco on the mound. But he going up against my guy, Tanner Houck. I realized how many bits I got in my head that I just be saying out. It's funny, but Tanner Houck, his last couple games ain't been that great, man. But I do think this should be a bounce back outing for him. I believe we see the Red Sox, the better team, favored for a good reason, man. I just trust the Red Sox. I've been on that Red Sox train for a minute now, and it's hard for me to get off of it. They performed well in Texas. They performed well in Kansas City. 2 teams that were also in similar position, battling for playoffs and needed it. They went on the road and beat them both. Now they come back home. I just think the Red Sox keep rolling, bro. I just think they keep rolling, man. So I think they're favored for good reason. I'm going to take them in this game. Padres, Marlins. I got to take the Marlins, bro. Them damn Padres, man. I wanted them to lose so bad yesterday. Man. They went up. Then the Pirates walked them down. And then the Padres pulled it out again. But this line right here is what has me wanting to play the Marlins. Why am I only getting plus 105 on the Marlins, bro? Cabrera, y'all know I love me some Cabrera, man. Cabrera is that dude. Don't really look at his numbers too much full season. You got to kind of look at the last 4. That's who Cabrera is this season, not really his full season numbers. We know about Cabrera. He's one of our guys. He has been for the last couple seasons. We missed him last year, but now getting back in the fold of things, I think he pitches well here. Martin Perez, y'all know I'm really familiar with Martin Perez, formerly on my Texas Rangers. He's been okay. Recently, he pitched well against the Cardinals before he got to the Padres. His last game, his first game with the Padres, he pitched okay. He pitched good. I'll give him credit. He pitched good against the Rockies, though. Again, the line here got me on the Marlins, man. It tells me a lot. Marlins only plus 105, fading the hot Padres. Got to do it. And what was the last one here?
Royals, Cardinals.
Lorenzen and McCullers. I don't really like that game. I want to take the Cardinals. I'm still on my fade the Royals train, but I have no real reason to do so. I think it's a legitimate 50-50 game, kind of a toss-up game. I lean towards McCullers. Lorenzen has been serviceable. He was serviceable for my Rangers all season, but it's more a fade of the Royals. I got the Royals on my fade train right now, so that's kind of all it is here in this one. I lean towards the Cardinals.
Yeah, that the line does start to feel a little bit funky with the Padres, but I'm not going to try to read too much into it. Edward Cabrera has pitched better, and Martin Perez has struggled for much of the year. But for me, it's still the Marlins against a lefty. They're still, still one of the worst teams in baseball. Still very hard to trust offensively. Um, and I'm just going to keep rolling with the hottest team in the second half so far. And if I get bit with it, so be it. But I'm getting them at a decent price. Perez has had decent numbers in certain spots, and especially against teams like the Miami Marlins. So I'll lean towards the. Actually, no, I won't even lean. I'll go with the Padres here. I almost forgot what games I even did. A's, Blue Jays. Again, lean towards the Blue Jays. I don't love Jose Barrios, but I feel like he's the better option here. And if I'm back in the Blue Jays, I think that probably says something just with how little I've wanted to back this team this season. But I just feel like Toronto's hitting righties better right now. The Oakland A's, yeah, their team's going to provide some value, but they're not hitting right-handed pitching the same way they were during that little hot run that they went on in, right after the All-Star break. So for me, I lean towards the Jays in that one. Red Sox, Astros. I like the over here. If I had to pick a side, I'd take the Astros here. I think tomorrow is where I'll be on the Red Sox. Against what looks to be Spencer Arrighetti. Tomorrow looks like the right spot for Boston for me. But I'd really like the over here. The Boston Red Sox are crushing righties right now. And the Astros, yeah, they had a disappointing, showing coming out of the break. They took 2 or 3 from the Rangers. I think we got a high scoring game here, especially once the bullpens get involved, but lean towards the Astros for a side. And Royals, Cardinals. I'm taking the Royals as expected. I saw you're going to go for the mic. Go ahead. You can call me out on it. I'll say that Michael Lorenzen did have a decent debut for the Royals. I'm just not a Miles Michaelis fan. The guy still gives up a lot of hard contact, and I still look at season-long numbers, and I still see the Royals are one of the best teams in baseball hitting righties at home. So Michaelis has struggled in a lot of spots less than this. It was like pulling teeth trying to get the Cardinals to score with runners in scoring position against the Rays. I think the Royals get it done here. They found something in that series finale against Boston. I think they get it done here. So give me the Royals here. All right, moving on. We got the Twins and Guardians game 2. We got the Cubs and the White Sox. We got the Reds and the Brewers, and the Braves and the Rockies. Jay, what do you got here?
Taking the Rockies for sure. Got to be done. Braves are missing the playoffs. Rockies at home. Got to be played. Who the hell is Grant Holmes? Who the hell is this?
He's only made a couple starts.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. He getting faded. They put him out here in the Rockies to get killed. I expect the Rockies to touch him up. Now, is that expecting Tanner Gordon to come out here and pitch a masterclass? No, it's not. Although he did pitch well in his last outing against the Padres, but that was on the road. His last 3 were on the road. I'm fading the Braves right now. I've been telling you I think the Braves are missing the playoffs. Rockies at home, bro, against decent to good teams has been a play all season long. I got to stay on these boys, man. Give me the Rockies in this spot today. I think the Braves are only that high of price because they're the Braves. What else we have? Brewers, Reds. I don't really love that game. White Sox, Cubs. I'm taking the White Sox. I thought this was going to be the dub for the White Sox. I thought this was going to be the game that snapped the streak. I thought it really was. Although the streak already snapped, I still think the White Sox win tonight behind Gary Crochet. The Cubs, I know they've been playing decently. They just won the series over the Twins. But we've seen this series be competitive both games thus far this season, 7-6, 7-6. I think we're going to get the same thing tonight. On the South side, I'm taking the White Sox. And last but not least, what was it? Guardians Twins game 2.
Yeah.
lean towards the Guardians. The Guardians parlay.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna take the Guardians game 2 of the doubleheader. I said I was going for the sweep, and I'm still sticking with it. Looks like it's Louis Varland listed as the starter for the Twins. Alex Cobb making a season debut, but again, if it comes down to Cobb having an abbreviated start, and it looks to be a bit of a bullpen game for the Twins in game 2, I'm still going to stick with the Guardians. I feel like they, like I said, have the better bullpen, more trustworthy bullpen right now. And Louis Varland's been a guy I've been able to trust in his major league career, so. Give me the Guardians there. Cubs, White Sox. I'm going to take the Cubs. The White Sox, they got Garrett Crochet pitching. That's all well and good, but Crochet has been going deep into games as of late. He's been usually going about 5 innings, and you don't want to put any extra work on that White Sox bullpen, which has been, one of the worst in baseball, this entire season, especially in the last 10 games. They got an ERA over 9. Yeah, it's just hard for me to get on board with the White Sox there. I think Tyone gets the win for the Cubs in that one. Reds, Brewers. Yeah, no play for me. It's maybe a lean towards the over. Brewers are hitting well, but I also don't trust Aaron Savali as far as I could throw him. And Atlanta, Colorado. I'm with you. I think I've got to lean.
You love
as much as you love the Houston Astros. Yeah, Braves, Rockies. I think you got to take a shot on the Rockies here. Tanner Gordon. The only reason it didn't make a premium list or anything like that for me was because Tanner Gordon had one good start, but he's also struggled in the rest of them. But the Braves aren't hitting well right now. And yeah, I still think they're going to make the playoffs and they're going to get there eventually, but there's just nothing about this price that makes me want to lay minus 155 with Gavin Holmes in his first Coors Field start against the Rock. I don't know. I think the Rockies just they use this home field advantage and they play well to it. So give me the Rockies money line, maybe plus the 1.5. I mean, it's up to you because for me the money line gives you plus 130, but that's not a ton of value, and you're only laying minus 115 with the plus 1.5. So do with that what you will. But
they winning, bro. Take
no, I understand. I understand. For me, I know. I'm just saying, like,
don't get scared. No, I get it what you're saying, no, but they winning today. They winning.
Yeah. All right. And we'll do our last MLB, and then we'll break down some football quick. We got the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. We got the Mets and the Mariners, Pirates and the Dodgers, and the Giants and the Tigers. So what do you got?
I'm still on the Diamondbacks train. Y'all might as well. Every day y'all see Diamondbacks, pencil my name in next to it because I'm on that train for the rest of the season, bro. It just got to be done. I know they fell flat last night, didn't get it done. Still don't trust the Phillies. We've seen what happens between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks when it matters most, bro. We've been here, done that. Friday night, y'all know what that means. They're in the sand. They're in the Los Serpientes at the crib. Come on now. We fading the Phillies. We're definitely on the plus money with the Diamondbacks. Mariners Mets is an interesting series. I'm on the Mets, though. I'm on the Mets in this one tonight behind Quintana. I need them for my bet with Romanelli because the Padres seem not to want to lose. But Quintana, he's been serviceable. That's what I will say. He's been serviceable, especially over 4 of his last 5 starts have been really good. 3 of those, it was 1 below giving up. I think he'll pitch just fine here tonight. I don't trust the Mariners bats. I will continue to say that. Bryce Miller, I think I got to give him credit. The Mariners have been winning behind Mr. Bryce Miller. His last game wasn't the best. He only went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 earned against the Phillies. They did end up winning that game. But I don't think that the Mariners should be this sizable favorites in this game. So if they're going to give me any style plus money with the Mets here behind Quintana, a lefty, I'll take them fading the Mariners. Y'all know who on that mound, man, the ace, the all-star, Mitch Keller. I'm taking the Pirates tonight, fading the Dodgers. Fading Flaherty. I think Flaherty's overrated, overvalued. I know that the Pirates not really playing well right now. But the Dodgers, we just seen them lose back to back to the Phillies in a kind of in a must-win spot to take first place in the National League. I think Mitch Keller comes in and pitches well. I love the value attached to the Pirates today. I'm gonna take a shot on one of them.
So for me, Mets Mariners, I'm taking the under. Bryce Miller still pitching well at T-Mobile, pitcher-friendly ballpark. And think about the Mets. This is a brutal spot for them travel-wise. I mean, you go from Anaheim, then you play, that one game series against the Cardinals, and you go to Colorado, and now you go to Seattle with no rest coming from Colorado. So I think the bat's going to be a little bit sluggish here. But the Mariners against the lefty right now, hitting just 152 against lefties in their last 5 games. The offense is back to being non-existent. I'm going to go with the under in that one, under 8. In Dodgers Pirates, I'm going with the Dodgers run line. I'm off of Mitch Keller on the road. If he's at home, it's one thing, but even if he pitches well, we've seen it where you got to be able to score runs to win baseball games. And Keller pitched well against the Diamondbacks in that game where they ended up winning 6-5. Gave up 2 runs, and they didn't score again until I think it was the 9th inning when they scored the top of the 9th. They were shut out for the 8 innings of that game. And Flaherty's pitched extremely well. I think the Dodgers offense is starting to wake up. They've gotten better since Freddie Freeman's come back into the lineup. And Mitch Keller's had issues against the Dodgers in his career in LA. Like I said, this game was in Pittsburgh. I think you have an easier time convincing me for the Pirates here, but I just don't trust the Pirates offense. So give me the Dodgers on the run line. I'm going to take the Giants on the run line as well against the Tigers. A Tigers team I don't trust offensively, especially against a lefty. Robbie Ray can be hit or miss, and he was hit pretty hard in this lone home start since coming back into the fold. But I think the Giants just need this win way more. The Tigers, if it does prove to be a bullpen game, they've got a bullpen ERA over 5 in their last 10. So give me the Giants there, and I'm going to take Los Serpientes. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks. I like this Arizona team, one of the hottest teams in baseball since the All-Star break. And Zach Wheeler, how many times have we said it? If he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. There have been times where he's pitched well and his team just doesn't back him up. You're going up against the Diamondbacks team that in the last 10 days is one of the best teams in baseball against right-handed pitching. And I think they can take advantage of it. So give me the Diamondbacks in this one. And I'm not saying that the Mets got into Seattle late. I'm saying that you go from Colorado to Seattle over one day without any time to readjust. It's still extremely difficult, and we've seen tons of teams that have gone into Colorado, come out of it, and the next game they were sluggish offensively because the bats didn't carry over. So, Jay, what do you got? What do you got for sale today? Preferably with sound.
I got 5 plays today, man. I got 3 in Major League Baseball, 2 in the NFL. Money making Friday, one of my favorite days of the week. So, trying to put the pieces together, rolling into a money making weekend. Hop on a 3-day pass, get everything that I'm offering for the weekend, with the football weekend, with preseason, and of course a whole schedule of Major League Baseball. So, hop on over there and let's continue to kick the crap out of the books.
Absolutely. For me, I got my $19 pickoff play, 8 and 2 run with that. Also got that as part of my Fastball Friday 3-pack. And I also got an NFL preseason play of the day as well. So definitely some of you guys can scoop up over at Pick Dogs Premium. But let's get into the NFL. We got, like Jay said, plenty of NFL action. Got 3 games, and actually 3 pretty good games on the board tonight, I think. We got the Dolphins and the Falcons. Got the Texans and the Steelers, and the Eagles and the Ravens. Jay, what are you seeing in any of these?
Go watch the NFL Jam session, man. Tell me what y'all think of it. But I'll just quickly run it down here. I lean Steelers. I know everybody knows about how dominant the Ravens have been in postseason. I mean, in preseason action. Well, what if I told you there's another team that's a money-making machine in preseason action, and they're a dog today? That's the Steelers. The reason I think they're a dog is A, the Texans already have a game under their belt, and B, there's some whispers that their starters may play in some capacity. So I think those two combined are what have the Texans overrated and overvalued here. And even if their starters play, it's going to be one drive or two drives max. That's it. That's all. Give me the Steelers, bro. Money making machine in the preseason. I think they were 3-0 last year, 3-0 the year before, 3-0 ATS, 3-0 ATS, 18-4. Last 22, I want to say, under Coach Mike McTomlin. Under Coach Mike Tomlin. I don't know what's going on.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just like, damn, okay. They came out with a new burger. Okay.
I don't know what's going on today. I lean Steelers plus money. I lean Falcons against the Dolphins. The Dolphins haven't cared about the preseason under Coach Mike McDaniel his entire tenure. I don't expect them to start today. The Falcons, new head coach, new regime, probably want to start it off on the right foot. Michael Penix Jr. probably getting the start, and then behind him, Taylor Heineke. Think they got more so going on over there in Atlanta. The Dolphins, the Texans, they know who they're going to be come regular season time. Two teams that were in the postseason last year, two teams that should make the postseason this year. Yeah, those are just how teams I look to fade in the preseason. So give me the Falcons. And then I'm fading the Ravens. I'm taking the Eagles. I think the Eagles' favorite in this game tells you everything you need to know. I think everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie is going to take the Ravens, and we saw it bite them in the ass last year, and I think it's probably going to bite them in the ass again this year. Now, the Eagles, they're typically not a team that has cared too much about preseason action either, but just to play of the line, play a fade in the public. I also will say the Ravens, they're not as deep this year as they have been in years past. One of the reasons the Ravens were so good in the preseason is they were just a really deep team. They're not as deep anymore. They don't have that same depth at every position like they have in years past. The Ravens, they're low-key top-heavy this year. They're top-heavy. And their quarterback room is not the same anymore. I would take the Eagles, man. The Eagles quarterback room, I kind of like what they got going on over there. They got Kenny Pickett. They also got Will Grier, who played well for my Cowboys in the preseason last year. Just like my guy Los Kid just said, Huntley's gone. So, yeah, it's not the same Ravens preseason team that you may have become accustomed to. And I think they're going to catch a lot of people today. And the Eagles favored in Baltimore. I think the books are out for blood. I think it tells you everything you need to know. Give me Philly. And I hate Philly. All you Philly fans, I can't wait to see it. The thing, hold on, let me talk about Philly right quick. Everybody hyping up the Eagles, bro. Like, ooh, look at the Eagles, bro. They finna be 13-4. Look at us. Didn't y'all just lose to the damn Bucks in the wild card? Stop it. Y'all not good, bro. Y'all not good. Y'all not good. Y'all not. So, but y'all should win today. Y'all should win today. Meaningless preseason action. And we'll see y'all boys come regular season. All right, I got that.
They should win today, but they won't.
Okay.
Take it away. You're giving I get it. I get what you're saying. Fade the public and all this. For me, the public though, they still win. Even when like the public was on the Ravens probably for the majority of that 24 game preseason win streak, they kept it going. And you're giving, I mean, it's a team that's won one game in 3 years with Nick Sirianni in charge. They've tied more games in the preseason than they've won. I agree. Philadelphia's got some nice quarterback depth, but Tanner McKee, Kenny Pickett, I like. I'm a Kenny Pickett guy. Will Greer's still fairly decent, but yeah, I think this is a Raven spot. I don't know. I'm gonna keep riding until the wheels fall off for me, basically. I'm with you on the Falcons. I can't get there with Atlanta either. I mean, I think that this is a solid Atlanta lineup. They've got a lot of depth in this roster. The Dolphins, we saw this matchup last year against Atlanta. It was 19-3 in favor of the Falcons. Mike White and Skylar Thompson did diddly squat, and that's who they're rolling with again here. Mike McDaniel has basically said that he's resting his guys. And Atlanta, I think you're right. I think they want to come out firing. I think they want to come out with some momentum. Would I like to get this number at 2.5 maybe instead of having to lay 3? But I'll still go with the Falcons there. And Houston Pittsburgh, I like the over 37 there. I know it's two defensive teams, maybe feels like a bit of a lower scoring matchup, but I like the quarterback play on both sides. I just think the game is going to be, bred for some points. So I take the over in Houston, Pittsburgh.
Over. For sure. How many games tomorrow? I got some work to do tonight. Damn.
Yeah, you do. There's like 9 games tomorrow.
Fuck. I don't think y'all don't be understanding, but bro, y'all just see the video pop up, be like, "Ooh, Jay did the video." Nah, bro, that take. And in the preseason, y'all, it take real dedication and work, bro. That's the thing, because you gotta go look for all the tea leaves. You gotta go look deep dive the depth charts. You gotta go dig all the preseason numbers, how the teams did. So I'm doing it for y'all, man. Go give me a like, bro. Y'all ain't never heard me cry for no view or no like. Let me get one today, man. And let me get one tomorrow. You feel me? Preseason action. We here. Football season is back. I'm excited for it, man. So just trying to get back in video form, get myself back trained, get myself ready for the grind coming up.
We got 6 days until we got WNBA back too.
Ooh, shit, man. Nights getting long again, man. I've been getting comfortable with my nights. Just been chilling on a game.
It takes this. Like next, we'll be quick with WNBA. I promise.
Yeah, we'll be quick, but still.
How to sign up for the picks? Pickdogs.com. The link is in the description. Underneath our merch, near our merch link. I don't know if it's above or below it, but it's links in the description. You just go. It's fairly straightforward. Pick someone you like, and you can add their picks to your cart. You can get a multi-capper pass, long-term pass. There's tons of options.
Yes, sir.
But I think it's about that time.
Parlay time. Parlay time. Let me see what I got for you today, man. I'm gonna cook something up. Yesterday wasn't a great day for me. I'm gotta bounce back today. I'll go Falcons. Athletics. Rockies. 3-teamer. I love that. Ooh. Love that. Falcons, Athletics, Rockies. 3-teamer.
I'll go with you on the Falcons. For me, let's go Falcons, Diamondbacks, under in Mets, Mariners.
I like that too. Home run prop. We got a home run prop for him?
Home run prop. Let's go with, let me pull up my little sheet here.
Oh, damn. Did Yankees Rangers just get postponed? Oh, that's lame. Damn.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, wow.
That was easy plus money today. Boy, y'all knew I had that in there as a premium. Y'all just knew I had that in there, boy. Now we got the double header tomorrow, probably. All right. I ain't messed up. Let me see. I got a home run for y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something too. Let's go with Ellie De La Cruz for me.
De La Cruz.
Off of Savale.
Roll your windows down. And Cruz.
in the second.
I'm gonna go with somebody on the Diamondbacks. I want to go Marte or I want to go Josh Bell. Give me Marte. I'll go Marte today. Give me Marte home run.
I actually kind of like that. De La Cruz and Marte.
Yeah, give me Marte.
All right. I like it.
Appreciate y'all for joining us today, man. I'll be hosting tomorrow morning show. Make sure y'all tune in. Should be a good show. Got a ton of football to cover, so it's probably gonna be a longer show. Damn.
Just when you thought you were getting out of the woods.
Damn. Nah, I'm playing. I love it. I'm just messing with y'all. I love it. But yeah, we got a longer show tomorrow because we got 9 NFL preseason games. We got a full schedule of Major League Baseball. Now they just got longer with already one postponement. So we'll probably go like 4 MLB out. We'll probably do that like we did today. We'll probably go 4 at a time in Major League Baseball, and then probably go like 3 at a time in football. So make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna have a pretty decent crew like we always do for the weekend show. So tune in. Should be fun.
I'll probably be there Sunday.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you. We'll have all our videos up later today. Jay's gonna, burn the candle at both ends and do the NFL jam session. He might be half asleep when he finishes it up, but that's okay. Just in preseason, regular season form.
So. You got to cover half of them too, so you know what I mean. Buckle up.
I already did mine.
Nah.
I woke up early. All right. We appreciate everyone for joining us. We will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Best of luck today. Let's crush the books.
Peace.